on the defensive side. The fourth down run successful.
Yeah, I don't know what happened
now
there,
they look to
but
pay it off on first down. Again, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see a breakdown as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it.
Okay.
Yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
All right, now we're broadcasting.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Thank you.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Yeah.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on
The
third
Saints are a
down.
tough team to play.
Brandon, all things
You got somebody
considered,
who knows what they're
they
doing
have to
with the
feel
Saints.
pretty good about getting that
A
type of a
difficult team to
game,
stop.
considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Okay.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
On the play. First down, New Orleans.
A give. This is Kamara.
Oh, man.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints
Nice try, huh?
right
The Saints are a good team. I played my second game with the Saints, and it was like they were so methodical.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long
So,
drives,
how many games you play at Madden 21 so far?
Keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now right away, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Check, check, lucky.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I just saw where things were.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Tackled at the 40-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Wilson with the hand.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
47's the mic. Let's go. 95. 47 Mike. 47. You must get tired of seeing.
Now Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's a pickup of 6.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down, it's Carson. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now it's Wilson.
There it is. Touchdown.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
All right. We're in the game finally.
Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
There you go.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
It was a long drive, but at least, it was safe.
At 7.
We got in for the touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off 4th.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Let's see.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure.
Oh, almost picked that. Come on, man.
Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster
right where I
on your
wanted him,
part,
too.
you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Okay.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's
Oh, nice play. That was a very nice play.
Able to get this one across the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ooh, I didn't like that defense at all. I'm glad I got that off.
As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ready? Y'all ready? Sit back. Sit opposite. Sit. Opposite.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze.
Ooh.
Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Nice play.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And the Saints 1st down.
Ready? Y'all ready?
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Y'all ready? I'm going back to you. You're good.
Breeze now on 1st down.
Pick that, man. Come on. What's wrong with your hands, Wagner? Why is that wasn't hard?
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup.
Those 2 drops, man.
Just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down.
Take it now, Wagner. Damn, finally.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Thanks, Bobby.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, we might be able to make a field goal here. That's a long one, though, huh? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's still a long field goal. I got that. It's a long one.
From 54 yards away.
Maybe.
Myers kick.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. Go Seahawks. The Saints are a good team, though. Let's go.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Yo, the Saints, they're like I was playing with the Saints last night, and I got beat pretty bad by the Chiefs. by the Kansas City. Yeah, it was like my second game, but I've always
for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that.
Yeah, and like the thing is,
I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
yeah, like the thing is that
that worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
I've always like found that the Seattle playbook.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them
You know, they've got a fun West Coast offense. So.
We'll see if they do just that. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Buying time to his left.
Right.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Carson.
There we go. First down.
The first down at about the 38.
All right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try the left side. Carson.
Not much.
No room that time, getting it to about the 46.
So you would think your tight ends would they were playing way too far outside, so I get that. I should have doubled up.
I feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short throw to Disley, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson.
Good defense. Good defense. That was good. I just wasn't sure like who you were going to, like how he was going to maybe come in, but he just stayed right where he was.
Scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Yeah.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Wilson operating from the gun. And Olsen over the middle.
Wilson.
And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, 0.
They run it with Carson, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's
kind of a grind out.
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It was pretty heavy. All right.
So they'll get a little
10-7. Come on. It's a good game.
It's
a real good game.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, so 3rd and 12.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Carson. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up
Chris Carson. I can't really seem to get him plugged in too well.
On what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
He's not going to get me. Check 13. Check 13. Shoot. Shoot. Good. Good. Good.
Damn it.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
I was just messing around too long.
Be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
That hurt. Shit.
Instead of a 3rd
I tried to call the timeout.
They have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
All right.
And Myers able
good game, man. It's been a good game so far. You got this drive.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Back back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Breeze.
There it is, Bobby Wagner
again. There as it's intercepted.
Thanks, Bobby.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At the 49-yard line.
Wilson wants to throw it. Breaks a tackle. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now here's Michael Dixon as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. That is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get.
All right, we won that one 13-7. We'll take it. Yeah, he quit. But yeah, that's how we play. And so we'll just compare our stats real quick. This dude was 2-1. I was 1-2, but I definitely get that win because I was up. So you know, he was on a 2-win streak. I was on my loss streak. Like I said, I lost to the Kansas City. But anyway, a win is a win. Now we're going to update our stats, and it will show that I'm now 2-2. Birdie McBeak, Tranquil Taurus on Twitter. Thanks to Nat Kellogg for a great weekend playing with the Seahawks, and signing out. Peace and love. Peace and love to y'all. All right.